At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches.
And we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got House. Barnett is out there with Black. And it's Cross in at the center. Weaver, Black defending. Puts up a deep three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Here's House. Banked in off the glass. House has got 5.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Thompson looking for an opening. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
From past the arc, good on the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Cross passes to Black, hit his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. David, he's covered by Thompson. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Inside. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" personal forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
And so Kansas City now following the bucket by the Lakers. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On the wing, Fisher. Out to Thompson. Fisher, the pass to Weaver. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Kabongo. Here's Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Cross passes to Black. And there's the drive. David, he's covered by Thompson. That one falls.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively. Pass to Kabongo.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. Three-pointer gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 9. For Kansas City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here is House. Here's Black. Hits the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Kansas City making a change here. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 3. Lakers passing it around. Curry against Sanders. To the paint. Here's Kabongo. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's House. Pass to Bolden. Now here's Sanders. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So here we are, Greg, for another clash between these two teams, the second in a row. We'll see many adjustments.
No question. They learned a lot about one another in that first game, and I expect they both fine-tune their approaches here tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And it's Wright with the ball for the Lakers.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done, but at the end of the day, a win's a win.
And it's scoreless. Scoreless. And Sanders kicks to House. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Right outside. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Wright's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the shot goes down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Kempton. 9-point game his last outing. And the rejection by Sanders. Pass to Black. Now Kidd, guarded by Wright. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Kansas City leads by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Kansas City.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. Barnett is out there with Kidd. And it's Cross in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he knocks down the first one. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. A steal.
Screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And that one drops. Holden's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 11.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one.
Making a change here. Fisher's checked in. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Can't hit from in close. The Lakers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Out of bounds, Kansas City takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Lakers. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Kansas City, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And when I look at the Lakers, I know they've got their sights set on home court advantage in the playoffs this year. And because of that, they're going to be anxious not to spend too much time outside of that top spot.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top. Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Bolden. Rebound the Lakers. Thompson outside. There's the triple. And it's Barnett with the rebound. Barnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kidd. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said growing up basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
David. Pass to Black. Here's Barnett, guarded by Wright. He was all alone on that one. Barnett's got his first 2 points. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Thompson. The three trains it from beyond the arc. Cabango's got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Black with it. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Weaver, the pass to Fisher. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Thompson misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
House, the pass to Cross. Pass to Black. Outside, House bangs home the trifecta. House has got the lead up to 7 now for Kansas City.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Barnett. Here is House. Out to the right wing. Bolden passes to Cross. Outside, House. Another 3 for Kansas City.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kansas City making a change here. Sanders is checked in. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Weaver the pass to Fisher. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Weaver, Black. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Black the pass to Cross. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
There's a screen. stripped away. Here's Black, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Kempton. Misses from close range. And so it's Kansas City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Fisher. Nothing on the board. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Fisher. And it's Kabongo in at the 4. And that's on the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. Kansas City leading by 12. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and